Hey, it's me, PK King. Oh my gosh, I leave for 2 months. Dang. Yeah, so we're in a bit of a mess right now, and I've been taking this time to reflect on my channel and my videos and where I want to take things, so I thought this video was perfectly in order. I went back, looked at some comments on my older videos, mainly my moveset videos. That's what we're going to talk about today because that's the main thing on my channel. And I've realized that, you know, a lot of you guys are right about a lot of things, and I was wrong about a lot of things, and I kind of wanted to adjust those things right now. Obviously, when you're making movesets, it's a matter of opinion. Everyone's going to think kind of differently, but there are a lot of ideas in the comments that I saw that I really liked, and I wanted to give some spotlight real quick. So in this video, I'm going to be going through all the 5 characters I've done movesets on so far, and making some patch notes for them, changes I would make, because I'm not going to remake the entire video, but just little stuff that I think would be upgrades I want to address. So if your name pops up in this video, thank you so much. I hope you're okay with me putting your name in the video. I'm sorry. You can probably expect this every 5 characters because I don't upload as much as many other YouTubers, so I'll do like every 5. I think that should be fair enough. And if we're going chronologically, the first character I did was Plague Knight. Plague Knight. I think for the first video on this subject, this was a pretty good one. I mean, besides the visual presentation, but we're not really talking about that here. Now, honestly, I don't have too much to say about this moveset. I do kind of like this moveset, and the comments pretty much agreed with a lot of things, but there were a lot more like not necessarily fundamental, but side things that I didn't really put too much into thought at this point. Like, for example, one of those things was the Kirby hat. At this point in the series, I didn't even consider the Kirby hat. I forgot that was a thing. So when I saw DMan009's comment to like switch the neutral B and the side B so Kirby can have the side B instead, I thought about it and I was like, you know, that's not a bad idea. But when I kind of looked more back at my moveset, I realized that I think the neutral B would still work with Kirby. I know a lot of people didn't really like the slider mechanic, how there are 3 different options. But I didn't really know how else to properly portray all the 3 different things. I think starting from the middle and holding one way or another or neither is still gonna work. I think that could still work for Kirby, so I'm gonna kind of change that, but I wanted to bring that up because I honestly didn't even think of that at the point. The only really other thing I got from the comments was the victory animation. Manuel Lopez recommended that he uses the catapult instead of one of the victory animations because honestly, the catapult is amazing. So I thought of switching that out with the teleport one I made because the teleport's already represented in his entry animation, so you don't really need that twice, and I think the catapult is a lot more funny. Okay, number 2, Spectre Knight. I'm gonna be honest, this is my least favorite one, kind of by far. I'm not too proud of this video anymore. Yeah, I'm just not. One of the main things was too much scythe boarding. Someone 404 said that, and I feel like a lot of people were thinking that, because after rewatching it, yeah, there was way too much scythe boarding. I shouldn't have made it the dash, maybe like a dash attack or maybe some aerials, but I made it such a staple part of the moveset as if the game was about scythe boarding, and it's not. It was just something you could do if you wanted to, if you wore a specific outfit, and just because I did a lot doesn't mean it accurately represents the character. That's what I learned from this, and I'm making sure not to make that mistake again. Connor Duggings had an idea to change his down B, which is the fire shield, and to make that his actual shield, to have another slot for another move, which I think is pretty cool. In Smash Bros, not many characters have super unique shields, so I'm always like iffy on doing something like this because unique shields would be really cool, but that's just not really a thing, so you can only really go so far by doing that, so I don't know how feasible that would be, but that would be pretty nice. The last thing I'm going to say for the Shovel Knight characters is I'm switching their logo from Shovel Knight's face to just a shovel. I feel like that's simpler, I feel like it's nicer, I feel like it more represents the game as a whole, and yeah. Oh, okay, the big one, Hollow Knight. Wow, first of all, I just want to say thank you for the positive reception I've seen on this video. This is my biggest video by far, and I just don't... It kind of mind boggles me, but also kind of gets me mad, because this is not necessarily my favorite either, but thank you for the support nonetheless. Right off the bat, I just want to... This video is way too long. I just want to say that this video is way too long. I don't see how y'all sat through 40 minutes of this. I trust me, I learned. I'm shortening the videos now. I'm never going to make another moveset 40 minutes long. That is just... Whew. Anyway, let's start talking about the actual moves. First of all, Great Kiwi Beast had an idea to make Sharp Shadow his dash attack. I do think that is smarter for the actual character, but at the time I wanted to include as much as the character as possible, as much as they can do, so I kind of just pushed that to the side. But in hindsight, I think it would be cool as a dash like in the air, not for an actual move, but just like an air dodge, because the air dodges are now directional, which is pretty cool, and it works with the move. So maybe you can direct your air dash and you do a little bit of damage, maybe like 1.5% damage if you go through someone, but otherwise you just function as a normal air dodge. Brecken Smith recommended a lot of alts, and I actually really like all of these. I think I might want to switch the inverted one to keep the corrupted one, because I really like the corrupted one, but his alts are amazing. I like these ideas a lot. Shade Lunatic had the idea to make it so if you hold A at any time, you can charge up your Great Slash just like in the game. I think this would be really cool, and I think this is a small thing that could actually work really well. So like small like Terry's like little mechanics with his up tilt thing, and like all the other fighters, the new one's gonna have a little weird thing just randomly in there that just kind of works, and I feel like that could work really well with Hollow Knight. So if you're just in the air, you can buffer by just holding A to charge up a Great Slash. I think that'd be really sick, because it's like doing a smash attack in the air too, like freaking Raster from Marvels of Aether. I mean, people would hate it, but like it'd be dope. Hello. While on the topic of Shade Lunatic, he did also just list a huge moveset idea too. So check that out, and a lot of other people actually did that too. Matthew Orozoko, I hope I'm saying that right. He had a whole idea for Zote if Zote was playable, and I'm like, what? This is amazing. How do you... Okay. And Jackson Dardens had a really ambitious idea for the charms, which I thought was really interesting. I was scared to dabble too much with the charms, but he really went all the way out. So please, if you have the time, I don't know if I'm putting on screen, if you want to pause and read or go to the video, the comment should still be there, hopefully. Read those because they're really interesting. The last thing is the final smash. Hates George recommended that I kind of update it, because it's going to stay the same functionally, but aesthetically it's going to change to the Godmaster ending. So they're just going to be bigger as the Shade Lord and do the same slashy thing, but I think it'd look a lot cooler, and it would show off like the DLC and stuff too, so that just makes a lot of sense. Okay, look, this one's kind of my favorite, like kind of my favorite, okay? If you haven't seen this video, please give it some love. I know Wander Song is a smaller game, but that's exactly why I felt the need to make this video, so please just give it a chance. Please check out the game. It's everywhere, like, oh my god, it's amazing. Anyway, to the moveset. First quick thing is, as passionate as I feel about this game, for some reason I was not aware that his name is Kiwi. I am embarrassed. Maybe I heard it somewhere and just didn't connect the dots, like, oh, that can't be his name. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but Kiwi is his name. In the whole video I referred to him as the Bard, but I changed it to the Kiwi now. He's the Kiwi. He's gonna be not the Kiwi. What? He's Kiwi. His name's Kiwi. He's Kiwi. That's Kiwi. Okay, he's Kiwi now. Thank you, King Video Games and Yoshi4503 for letting me know that. Thank you. Small thing, What Hope recommended that his neutral beak could be a wind box. That would be pretty nice. Just a small little thing. It's, again, small little thing, but it will help release the pressure off of you. Maybe you can even do some cool little janky stuff with that. I don't know, but it's also like he's singing in your direction and pushing you away with the vocal vibrations. I don't know science, but like it'd be cool. I like that. And lastly, I did do a poll for his final smash in the singing game 1, which I thought was pretty interesting and I thought was pretty cool, but just, I like, okay, cool. But a lot of people also did recommend that Audrey would somehow be involved in the final smash, and because a lot of the final smashes now are more cutscene kind of things, I figured like he could sing a loud note, and then if you get hit by that note, you get in a cutscene where Audrey beats you up. I don't know exactly, but a lot of people recommended Audrey, and I wanted to bring that up, so cool. Okay, it has come to this. Commander Claus. Look, aesthetically, this is my favorite video. The way it looks, the theming, the pace, the music, everything about this video, I like in that regard. I love. And I also love the moveset. I honestly love the heck out of this video. This is the kind of standard I hope to continue with the rest of my videos. But this video has definitely gotten me the most hate, which is okay. I get it. I'm not going to try to defend myself here because I understand everything, but I wanted to just address some little things. The main thing is there was a bit too much headcanon, and I get that, but I felt like that was okay given that the game is very old. It's not even out in America. It's very small and pixelated, so a lot of artists have taken different approaches with the design and the way they interpret them. So just going online and being in the fandom for so long, I've seen so many different takes, and I've asked so many people. Like I put a poll on Amino asking if they think Claus has freckles or not, like small things like that. People just don't really know, but people just kind of make up, so we just kind of see. And one of those things was the different eye colors, because in over one of his eyes, he wears that kind of visor thing, like a glass over his eyes. A lot of people interpret that as, oh, maybe like that's where he got scratched or something, and now it's like a robot eye or something, which is why I made his eye red. You know, it's small things like that that I didn't really feel the need to explain because I've been in the fandom for so long and that seemed just generally accepted, but I guess from the outside point of view it doesn't make any sense, which I get, which is fine. This is just my interpretation of Claus, so sorry, because I did release him in Rivals of Aether as part of the workshop, which I'm super happy about, and thank you for everyone that's been supporting that. So you can go check that out and play as him if you want to, but because a lot of people came from that and didn't watch the original video, they didn't hear that, like, the different way of my thought process, so things got mixed up. It's all cool, it's whatever, I get it. But you know, speaking of Rivals of Aether, this one's going to be a little different because the changes that I'm making to Claus are going to actually be in effect in Rivals of Aether. I'm going to make these changes, or I did make some of these changes. You can actually go and check out the character and play it. I'll put the date up when the update is out. I don't, maybe it's out before the video, maybe it's going to be out soon. I don't really know, but I'm going to update the character with all the stuff I'm about to say, so listen. Some of these changes are a bit more mechanical because he's actually a playable character, so just, sorry, just tolerate that if you're not into actually playing him. The main thing, and the main thing is a mask alt. Look, okay, I get it. He's the masked man. Where's the mask? Haha, funny. But I didn't really want the mask originally, you know. I thought Commander Claus, it's the different interpretation. It's him after everything's happened. It's a side of him that is still Kid Claus, but is also still like the commander, has those kind of powers. So I didn't want the mask. I thought it took away a lot from his character, like facial expressions, his hair, like some small stuff like that that I really wanted to draw and animate and explore. I couldn't really do that with the mask on, so I opted with it out. But I promised I'd have an alt with it, and here you go! I couldn't get it working. Look, I literally tried. That is half the reason this video is so late. I can't get this mask alt to work. Maybe by now it's working, maybe by the time this video's out it's working, but I'm going to ask for help. I'm going to go on the Discord, I'm going to see if anyone knows how to do this kind of thing. I know some characters have slight differences with their alts, and I've tried to recreate those and it's just not really working, so I'll see what I can do by then, and if not, I'm sorry. I don't really know what to do. Help. Another thing I did was change the display alt names. I just added them. The alts will display while you select your character. A lot of people in the workshop have been doing that, and I thought that was really neat, so I thought I'd join in. I changed his new selection screen pick. I just thought this better represented him, and it works better with the different alt colors, so the alt colors aren't all kind of blurry and weird, so I changed that. I added some stationary hitboxes because before there weren't any. He still got hit, so I thought it was fine, but it's not fine. I shouldn't have done that, so now there is stationary hitboxes. Thank you everyone that let me know about that. His name was spelled in some areas, which is weird because I know it's not with an E. I don't know why I put it with an E in some areas, but I did, and I'm sorry. I am a fraud. Sue me, throw me overboard, but I fixed it, so yeah. His initial dash speed is moved down from 12 to 8 because I wanted to get the feel of like a jetpack starting up, so I put a really high initial start speed, but I realized how annoying it is and I got some complaints about that, so I lowered it a bit, but I still want to get that feel, so hopefully this is a happy middle. I buffed his forward air. I had some weird ideas about a kick happening, but the animation don't really reflect that after I put it in the game, so I changed that to more accurately represent the animation. The hitbox is bigger, it's easier to use, it's a lot more fun to use, and I love it. So check out forward air. I nerfed his side smash a little bit because I can't really get it to be as balanced as I'd like. I wanted to put a timer on it and everything, but it's not really working, and I'm kind of done with this character, so I just kind of made it a little faster so you can't just it can't stay out as long, and it's just less of a bother. Some of his moves like down tilt, down B, and up B, I fixed the sound effects going on them. Some of them had no sound effects, some of them had really bad sound effects, so I fixed those. No more annoying on the up B. Okay, that's gone, you're good. Some moves like his dash attack and his up strong, the timing was a little bit weird. When you finish the move and go back to your idle animation, there'd be a little jittery, and it was bothering some people, bothered me, and that was a quick easy fix. That's gone. I also added some Kirby compatibility, which made me so happy. I was worried about this for a bit, but I added it in. Instead of using his neutral B, because I couldn't really get that to work, he uses his down air, the jetpack thing. Kirby actually puts on the fire crown hat and flips over and does it. I thought it was really cute. I thought it was cool. I don't know. Try him out with Kirby. Shout outs to the Kirby developer. You're dope. And there are two more smaller things. Maybe these are bigger things. I don't know. I added a stage and a buddy. The stage is like the stage I made in the video where the final boss fight is. I think it's okay. I think it looks cool. The background isn't moving as smooth as I wanted it to, but that's what you're gonna get, so sorry. And then I added a Chimera buddy, which I thought was cute. He's really big. Didn't expect that, but I think that's kind of cool. There's not that many huge buddies walking around. He just doesn't do too much, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd put it all together in a nice little bow, so there you go. Again, all these are actual changes that will actually be affecting the character out this day. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, cool. If you have any more changes you'd like to recommend, you can let me know, but there's no promises I'm going to do another update because I want to move on to other characters like Loadent. He's the character that I'm working on in my other series. I'm making an OC for Rivals. Yes, his name is Loadent. Yes, that's confirmed. And I'm going to be doing an update video on him soon, so don't worry. I kind of want to do live streams for Wandersong, TV Bard. I want to put him in Smash Bros. In Rivals as well. Personally, I'm taking Loadent as priority, so that the live streams may not come for a little bit, but I promise that's something I want to do, and that's something I can do, and that's something I will do eventually. Real quick, I just wanted to mention how these 5 videos, I've each learned a couple things from each one of these videos, and I feel like now I'm kind of at the standard that I thought I was initially. If you're doing this kind of thing, if you like making movesets for characters, I think the biggest thing that I kind of overcame was making sure I don't try my hardest to include absolutely everything about the video, about the character, sorry. Before I would make a list of every possible thing the character could do and try to somehow mash all of it into one cohesive moveset. That's just not feasible. With characters like Kiwi and Commander Claus, they didn't have as much moves to pull from, so some things I kinda had to made up and interpret, like Claus's side tilt. It's a little arm bash with his cannon. He never actually does that, but I feel like it was something he could do, it's something small, it's cohesive, it's with his character. That's why I feel like his moveset is the best, because I was so restricted with the kind of things I had to do that it actually made a better moveset. So I'm going to use that knowledge in the future with my next movesets, and you can probably guess which character I might be doing next, but anyway, that's just a little word of advice. Sure. Real quick, I also just wanted to thank you guys for 727 subs. Like, what? I haven't even uploaded in 2 months. What are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, but thank you. Like, that 700? Wow. We're almost at 1,000, guys. I'm gonna have to do something big at 1,000. What do you guys want at 1,000? The Q&A? I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's still a little ways away, but thank you guys so much for that, and thank you for so much. Thank you guys for the positive feedback on the making an OC video. That series is doing pretty well. Part 3 is coming out soon. I promise. I'm making y'all wait. Ooh, I'm so sorry. And I also want to thank you for 13K views on Hollow Knight. I don't know why y'all keep watching that video out of every video on my channel. But 13K views, that's nothing to bat an eye over. Like, thank you. I don't have them here, but I'm going to show the stats for Commander Claus on the Steam Workshop. Thank you to all these people. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. You guys are the best. You guys are amazing. Version 2 coming soon, or is there? I don't know. Version 2. Last thing I want to say real quick is if you do like these kind of move making videos, I have a series with a couple other YouTubers on Room 100's channel. It's called Ready Move Set Go. It's kind of like a podcast. We just pitch ideas of characters and archetypes that we don't normally see in videos. One theme was sports, one theme was like Pokemon of Gen 5, you know, we just kind of pick different themes and talk about it. It's really cool. If you like movesets, I'd recommend checking that out. New episodes should be coming soon. I think that's kind of all I want to say in this video. Sorry for being gone for a little bit, you know, the world's kind of crazy right now, dealing with a lot of personal stuff, but I'm back on the grind, I'm back working at it. Yeah, expect more videos. Everyone stay safe out there, wash your dang hands, don't go outside, don't go. If I see any of y'all outside, if you're outside watching this video, unsubscribe. Like, and that's assuming you are already subscribed, because you should be subscribed. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. I hope this video didn't come across as too negative, and you guys are the best. So see you guys tomorrow, next week, next month, next year at this rate, because this virus is not going away. So next century, I don't know. Anyway, bye guys, I love you.